everyone, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use Twinkl's AI tool to create a child-friendly definition. Welcome to our AI series. I would like to share with you how you can use Ari, Twinkl's friendly AI assistant. This tool will give you everything that you need for quick inspiration to free up your time, so you can invest more of your energy into teaching. So you'll need to start off by making sure that you are on the Ari AI assistant. Then you can actually prompt the filters down to ECT and trainee teachers. Once you've done that, you'll find all of the prompts that are relevant to being an ECT or a trainee teacher. So today we're going to be looking at writing a child-friendly definition. So in the search or prompts, you'll just write child-friendly definition and you'll see it pop up there. So the prompt has come up with what word or phrase would you like to define? So I'm going to put in subjunctive clause. What is the age of the child or children that the definition is for? Give their age in years. So I'm going to put this for 10-year-old. And how long should it be? Let's do one sentence. Let's keep it simple. And what tone should it have? I'm going to put informal just because we're trying to make it as child-friendly as possible. And there you go. It's come up with a subjunctive clause is part of a sentence that talks about things that might happen or things we wish would happen, using words like if, wish, or were. So that's really good. So what I would like to do is I'm now going to start again because I would like to actually include an example. We're going to put a subjunctive clause and we're going to put 10 years old. It should be one sentence, but I'm also going to include an example. And we're going to say it's informal. So here we go. A subjunctive clause is part of a sentence that expresses things like wishes, suggestions, or things that aren't real yet. For example, if I were a superhero, I would fly to school. It's important that if you decide to use Twinkl's AI tool, that you use it as a starting point, and it must be adapted. AI can provide you with a great foundation to get you started on the many tasks that you have as a teacher, but you need to make sure that you aren't relying on the AI tool to do all of the work for you. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. If you need any more ideas on how to use AI to help you in your teaching, check out the link in the description below. Bye!